Hey guys, Soya here, and we are back with another video on tank DPS. There was some tuning since the last video, and I also had the chance to run some dungeons on a few tanks. So before we get into the numbers, a quick note about me. I am a CE Raider and Keystone Pusher, not super hardcore. I'm looking to reroll into tank for Dragonflight, but I'm having a hard time picking a tank, so hopefully if you're here, like me, damage is a factor in that. And that's why I'm putting together these videos, is because we want to know, what these damages are looking like. I know there's still tuning to come, and if you ask some top MDI players or World First guilds, they'll say it's a toss-up, it's too soon, they're still tuning, the damage doesn't matter, but I would say that's not correct. We can just look at Warrior. Warrior's been, praised as being the best from the start. Even after a few rounds of tuning, it's still looking to be the best with the top damage, and I can show that with the DPS charts on the next few slides. So at this point, I would say they're really not just going to randomly nerf Warrior into the ground, and same goes with other classes. They will probably get them a little bit closer, but usually what it's looking like on beta is about what it's going to look like on live. But time will tell, and I'll post new videos as there's new updates. So let's just get into the numbers. Just throwing up this real quick, this is the numbers from last week's video. I did have some time to practice each class more, so we can now move into the current numbers. So first one here, this is single target on 4 tanks, Blood, Vengeance, Prot Warrior, and Brewmaster. You can see all pretty close in damage, and some are more optimized. I could make more optimizations, definitely, especially on Monk and Warrior, since I'm still trying to perfect their rotation versus Demon Hunter and Blood DK. I am a bit more familiar with. I know for Warrior, my shield slams were, not perfect, especially with the single target. I know that's really important. So we can move on to the next one though. This next one is AoE on 3 target dummies. Again, Blood and Vengeance, I have a decent understanding of. I ran my rotation well, I feel like. Even with that, though, Blood took last place. I'm a Blood main on retail right now. That's what I was planning on taking the Dragonflight, but we'll see. Still factoring in all tanks. Warrior took number 1 with 3 targets. This was for 3 target dummies. So this isn't like, huge pulls with like 20 targets. I'm sure Demon Hunter would probably also do an immense amount of damage on more target pulls. So this one's for 3. Lastly, I was able to run some dungeons. So here are the dungeon numbers. They were all the same dungeon. And I know there's factors such as pull size, and it also depends on like the DPS in your group and how everyone's doing and the healer. So you can see my Demon Hunter, Blood, DK, and Warrior. I was able to run the same dungeon on. Blood and DK were actually kind of close on damage. Again, it's probably based on pull size and familiarity. I was getting more experience, and Warrior was the last to go. But yeah, you can see here Warrior took top DPS, and even with my, Warrior inexperience, for it to take top DPS over other classes I am familiar with, that kind of speaks volumes to how strong it is right now. But yeah, so this is the last of my numbers. That's going to be it for now. I'm still practicing Warrior, Blood, and Vengeance a lot, since these are my top 3 picks going to Dragonflight, so I'll be sure to keep everyone updated on DPS changes, tuning, and more. If they release Keystones again, I'll run some more dungeons and try to do equal pulls on each tank. I have the least experience with Warrior, but yeah, I topped DPS on AoE and still did pretty good single target on it. So I think I can optimize them, and a lot of their talents probably could optimize a bit more to, really pump out more single target. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you guys next time for some tank updates. Sorry for not including Prot Pally or Guardian Druid. I don't want to embarrass myself by sharing their numbers, since I really don't have any experience on tanking on either of those ever. So thanks guys, I'll see you guys next time.